Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today this shit just isn't working out. I feel like, and I know a lot of people go through this as well, everything I make is just bad, and no matter what I do or what I try do, take breaks, listen to other music, it's just no good. And I don't know whether it's objectively not very good or I'm just beating down on it because I'm not feeling it today, but it's a struggle, and it's frustrating when you make a promise to yourself that you want to do something. Like for me, I want to make a beat every day. I want to stream 3 days a week. I want to make a video every day I don't stream. And it's difficult when something in the creative realm feels so hit and miss. Like, even my hair isn't doing anything productive today. I'm just going to leave it like that. It's very difficult to turn the camera on and record a video and try and, share some tips, share some inspiration, hopefully give you watching a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of entertainment. But when the music's not very good, it's difficult to do that. And I struggle to come up with ideas to film content around that one aspect, because if the music's not very good, then the video is not really worth watching. Like I'm gonna play a couple of beats that I made today, and I'm not really feeling them, to be honest. I made 2 from scratch, and part of me is like, maybe they're sort of good, but the other part of me and the majority of me is like, no, this is pretty bad. Like, I feel like it's just not meshing very well. Like, elements are okay, but together it just doesn't work very well. So we're gonna play this first beat, and we're gonna see if it's actually bad or not. So I don't really like that plucky bass sound. This reverse sounds pretty cool. The hi-hat's cool, the clap's fine. I feel like it's okay, but the 808 just really isn't doing it for me. The bottom end, when I'm making something, is super important, and when it's not hitting, it can really throw the whole vibe off. And listening back to this now, I'm still not really in love with it, but I can't tell if I'm just being overcritical or it's actually not that great. I feel like it's not that great. We're gonna go into the next one. I literally called that one LMAO, I don't know. This is another one that I made. I feel like it's not really bad. Like, it's okay, but I just feel like it's super generic, and like, it's got no emotion. It doesn't feel like, something that you're gonna jam to, It's good, it's okay, but I just feel like, it's missing something. It's very generic, very predictable, and I'm just gonna play it. Let me know what you think. You see what I mean? I think part of it is I'm getting pretty sick of the melodic instruments always going on the downbeat. And anytime I try and switch that up, it just sounds terrible or even more generic. So I just end up making the same thing. But I gotta keep trying to, switch it up. I feel like the 808 pattern is super generic again. I don't know whether that's a sound selection or it is actually the 808. But with all this being said, I feel like me in the beginning, when I first started producing, would have turned up to this beat, would have thought this is the greatest thing ever. So maybe I'm just being overcritical. I think this one's pretty good, but like I said, I just feel like it's a little bit generic. Again, I'm kind of sort of just making this video to like look back on it in, I don't know, a few weeks or a few months and sort of going, you know what? when I've learned a bit more, I'll be able to say, you know what, this is what was wrong, or you know what, it wasn't all that bad, or if I just changed this, it'd be pretty good. But you know, I just want to be able to look back and not feel the pain. Well, not feel the pain that I feel now, but understand where I've gone wrong, because right now I just feel like I'm running into the same wall over and over again, and I don't know how to get around it, and it's frustrating. But those are the 2 beats I made today. I made another beat using a loop, which was actually pretty decent. I didn't fully like flesh it out. It's not completely finished. I didn't arrange it or anything, but the concept is there and it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna play this right now, and I feel like this is the best one I made today, but again, it's a loop. And like, I don't think loops are cheating, but I like to develop my loop making ability, and making loops and beats from scratch is way more satisfying for me. So when all the elements aren't meshing together perfectly, I just don't get the same kick out of it, you know. But again, this is a pretty generic beat as well, but it's just using a loop. Check it out. This is what it sounds like. See, that to me feels like the best quality and vibe, you know, out of all 3 of those. One thing I've actually sort of come to terms with as I've made this video, the thing that either brings or takes away confidence when I'm making something is the vibe. If the vibe is good, then the confidence builds as you're making it, at least for me. But if the vibe isn't good and it's not there and it's not getting you up and excited and you're not vibing to it, it's very difficult to turn that around. And on days where nothing feels like a vibe, it's very difficult to continue making it anyway. And sometimes you can work through it and sometimes you just can't. And sometimes it feels like no matter what you do, it comes out absolutely fire. And I have both of these days, which is good. And I'll turn around next week or in a couple of days and I'll feel like that again. It's the cycle of being a creative, I feel like, is some days you feel like you're the best that there ever is and ever will be and ever was. And then later you feel like, what am I doing? This is I'm the worst. I don't know what, why am I so bad at this? Basically, it's a roller coaster. It's a mindset thing. I don't know if the music you're making is actually bad. I don't know if it's the mind state that's influencing the music. I don't know. It could be all of those things, but I really had no idea what type of video I was going to make today. I didn't really feel like making a beat because I feel like everything I was making was terrible. So I thought I'll just turn the camera on and I'll just start talking and explaining, you know, what's been going on, what I've made today, and how I felt today. And, you know, I feel like this is a very common thing. Let me know if you go through this as well. I'm sure there's people out there who do. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. If you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content, hit the bell notification to be notified next time I post a video. Hopefully tomorrow, I feel like I'm making better music. But until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you.